Oh yeah. Dog.
Oh yeah, she hates it.
Yeah, can we get that for the whole episode?
Welcome to week 5 of Casual Discourse. In case you missed it or you were an audio listener, last week we did a live stream version for week 4 in which we all played Mario Party, and it didn't go so well for me. But if you do want to see it, it is up on YouTube. You can check that out, youtube.com/c/GaffyTaffy. This week is a joy as always, and I hope you enjoyed the episode.
Well, let's not waste any good stuff. Welcome to week 4 of Casual Discourse. Woo! This would be a whole month.
Is it? That's actually insane.
I know, right?
It really is.
I
think we'd do one.
I know. You sent me a message today, and I'm like, damn, that is so true. Jog's like, I can't believe the first thing I have on Spotify is actually a podcast and not music stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like,
that's
damn, dude.
Unfortunate. You're depriving the world, Jock.
Soon.
TM.
Same people that, like the guy that asked me to be on the track with him. He's the one I asked to do the IRL BLJ stuff.
So context for people.
Oh, what do you mean? Just, it's the Mario backwards long jump, but I'm gonna fucking do it in real life.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
right.
That's all you get. I'm gonna do it in real life.
I'll believe it when I see it, but I like the idea. I also love the idea of you doing a jock on the scene.
Oh yeah, dude.
Kind of thing.
No, as soon as I found out that we had like ridiculous rallies and stuff, I was like, oh my god, Nick, we need to go. He said he was down, so like it's gonna happen.
The whole Pacific Northwest being in the South is just absurd to me, and I'll never get over it.
It's only Portland that's like normal.
Mm-hmm. And even then, I think if you call them normal, they're like, oh no, we're not normal. But their weirdness makes them more normal than the rest.
Every time I go to Portland, I never want to come home, comparatively.
I'm surprised you haven't moved there, or at least around there more.
Oh, dude, the last time when I went and saw Dance Gavin Dance, they had at the venue, they said they were hiring, and I was almost like,
sign me up.
Woo! I'll sleep outside, dude. Like,
some things are just worth it.
I would.
Yeah, we definitely kind of jumped into this thing. How are you guys, by the way? How was your weekends, Deadly?
It's been a week.
Oh, that good, huh?
No. My partner decided to start streaming, but it's at like 4 or 5 a.m. our time, so I'm just like, fuck.
Oh, let's go. So both of you are just never gonna sleep ever again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Any way I can convince him to like not do it at 4 or 5 in the morning?
But how am I supposed to watch?
That's a you problem. I'm worried about me.
He's trying to find a schedule. It's probably gonna be the days that I don't stream, more than likely. But he's been doing a lot of like test streams and whatnot, and Beat Saber, and I'm like, dude,
oh, that's cool.
The fuck? It's 4 a.m. Please, I want to sleep.
Do you guys like use the same setup?
4 a.m?
No.
Rig?
Same rig. He uses OBS. I use Slobs.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I meant more like the same computer.
He does a little bit different setup. He doesn't use the second computer like I do. But that's because he's in VR, so can't really,
Oh, are you a 2 PC streamer?
No. I have a iMac that I use as my second computer. So that's my editing, and that's what I look at when I'm looking at chat, and then I have my PC.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So 1 Windows, 1 iMac. I want to get a 2-monitor setup, but that's going to be after I move.
Honestly, streaming without a second monitor seems actually impossible. I mean, 2 PCs is essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
But
no, I definitely get that. I'm like, ugh. I don't have a lot of space though. I've been meaning to send a picture, but at the same time, my desk is a fucking mess right now. But it's like, this is like a 5 foot by 4 foot square space that I'm in, and that's why it's like the amount of the amount of monitors I have is like the maximum. I'm like, fuck.
I am also someone that just gathers shit on their desk. Like, I have way too much at any random time.
Yep. I was gonna grab camera to show dog, and then I was like, nah.
All right, so random game time. Jock, count of 3. Pick up one random item you have on your desk. 3, 2,
Debit card.
1. Ah, nice. All right, one more thing.
One more thing.
3, 2, 1.
Pencil case. That's so funny. I have a.
This is
I
a
haven't-
Nintendo supply case with like tri-wings and like for the back of N64 cartridges and stuff.
Oh, dude, I looked at it, like the first thing I grabbed, like that I looked at to grab, I was like, debit card.
Got a piece of paper saying, "Hey, I need to give them my renter's insurance."
I have one of those too, but I was like, what do you do about that? I don't think I have renter's insurance. I
Oh,
don't think I've ever had renter's insurance.
my place
Wait.
mandates it, and I gave it to them. They just somehow lost my copy. So, like, if you don't give it to us by the 18th, we're gonna charge you $50. I'm like, you lost it. What do you mean?
Oh, that's where I actually just had to do that recently. I recommend scanning it and then emailing it to them. Like, dude, if you lose it this time, that's totally on you.
Well,
I
that's what
have
it
a
was.
receipt.
It was all digital
Oh,
in the
shit.
first place.
Jeez.
I'm like, okay, well, I don't mind. Obviously, I've already paid for my
Wait.
year. It's pretty cheap.
No, they shouldn't be needing that from you. They should actually be getting like a whole binder and shit from your insurance company.
No, they just need a proof of insurance.
No, that's not okay. It might be different from California because California, they're like,
Oh,
all right, we need
yeah.
to know that you have it, and we send you a binder of like all the shit. So, which
Yeah,
It's
y'all
been-
are crazy out there.
it's not my fault. I have a bunch of stuff I need to insure. Okay, like my TV, my PC setup, my iMac, if it ever fucking gets destroyed, because I live in a paper apartment. What can I say?
True. How about you,
Like-
Doc? How's your... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna mention, like, I'm pretty certain I have a leak in my roof, but I can't prove it.
Let's go.
And they checked the roof and they said it was fine.
I mean, I guess luckily soon enough, not your problem, and also renting, not your problem. Structural damage is a bitch.
All right, sorry.
What?
Oh, because I cut off Jock.
Oh, no, you're fine. Not all that happened really. I just feel like anytime I wasn't at work, I was absolutely gacking out on Metroid Dread.
You finally beat it, right?
Oh yeah.
So I need your pro IGN out of 10 opinion.
It was 10 out of 10. It was,
Really? That
Game-
good?
It's game of the year for me, easy.
What's like play length time for a casual playthrough?
My end time was like 16 hours, and I
That's
think
pretty
that's
solid.
that's inaccurate because I would say 4 hours of that is like talking in Discord or smoking weed.
Mhm.
Like just sitting there with the game on or something. Like I would cut off definitely like 4 hours off that. So like 12. It wasn't bad at all. There were like I felt lost, which was good, but it wasn't too bad. Like some old Metroid games are just
Yeah.
like, how
There's
would you ever
wildness.
know how
Mhm.
to do this? But the game does like a pretty good job of keeping you moving forward. I hate, hashtag fuck Nintendo, but god damn it,
Yeah.
they do it to me every time.
I wouldn't say every time, but at least in this case, I'm glad to see they actually didn't disappoint their fans.
No, it slaps so hard. It's so good.
I'm very excited. In like an hour, the patch for Nickelodeon's coming out, so hopefully old Chattius delivers. I know they said they already fixed
Really
like so the
excited.
one stage was unplayable online and a bunch of character jank, and so I'll want to play it.
A new Guilty Gear patch just came out that I haven't played yet.
Oh,
So I need
you know what? I saw some left and was like, oh my god, I love this game even more, and I already loved it.
Yeah, that's from what I saw, it's like almost a full rework. Like a lot of shit.
Oh,
got
that's
changed.
crazy. It might be a good time for me to jump in.
You should.
Mm. By the way, as an update for the people, did you enter Rollback Rumble?
No, I wasn't home Saturday. I couldn't.
Oh, unbelievable.
I had to go to my mommy's.
Oh,
Yeah. She lives here and I'm really bad about it. I love my mother, but I just haven't seen her in like 3 weeks. And she
Mhm.
lives here in town, like not even a mile away.
I feel like he said this last episode. Correct me if I'm wrong, DK.
Did I?
Yeah, you
I'm
said
trying to
you
be
visited.
consistent.
You said you visited her.
Yeah.
I think he's making excuses.
No,
Is he lying
last
to
time
us?
Rollback Rumble got canceled. I'm almost
I
positive
don't know if
that's
it
the
was
one.
last week. I don't know if it's last week, but you did say you visited your mom.
I've been to my mom's both Saturdays.
Do you
Okay.
even have a mom, Jock?
Yeah, dude, my mom's sick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I just, because, I'm really fucking awful about going and seeing my mother. So I've just, that's what I've been doing Saturdays, really.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I feel super bad about it. I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet. I'm working on it, but like non-mediated forms of communication like texting and stuff like that, Discord messages, I have a very bad habit of just never replying or just kind of, wow, both of you didn't have to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, you do.
Oh, I know.
I'm working on it is what I'm trying to say. But my family hates it even more because like if I ignore you guys
I
ever,
do the same thing to my mom.
then it's
I do the same
like
exact. That's why I'm like
twice as bad for them.
trying to be really hard about going to my mom's house and stuff because I literally do the same thing to her. She texted me a few days ago. I haven't responded yet.
At this point, it's too late. You
No,
just
I
never can
I
reply.
should probably do that.
Nah.
Do it.
But I don't even realize sometimes because like it'd be I'll miss a call or like I'll be on Discord, so I'm not gonna take another call. And they're like, I'll get it later. And then it's like a day. I'm like,
someone's
it's too late now.
I'm in the middle of this Counter-Strike because I've been
Mhm.
playing Counter-Strike recently. It's
Oh.
like, oh, I'm in the middle of this CS game. I'll text back in a minute. And then a minute never happens.
Yeah.
I just queue up for another game. I never think about it again. Like
It turns into like, oh hey, it's been a couple months. We
It's
should
not
probably
even, like,
talk. Might be.
an intentional, like, rude thing either.
Mhm.
Like, because I totally get it. Like, I do the same thing. But because I look at it and it's like, I'm going to get back to that here in a second. And then that's the last time I think about it. Like, I just completely forget it even exists.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I just felt like calling you out because I know what happened recently. I'm just being bitter. It's
What do
fine.
you mean?
I DM'd you like the other day, and then I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I like went and fucked off, and then you responded, and I was like, wait, what the fuck did I ask him?
dude, I could leak the the DMs are always Jock one-sided.
Oh my god.
No, it's okay. I do the same thing, but I do it
I think
more.
it's funny. Like, I totally get it. You're busy and stuff. Like, real life.
I do it more
I
IRL.
totally don't care. I just think it's funny to roast you.
I know. I was having a very personable moment. I put my heart on my sleeve, and you guys like, fuck yeah, loser.
Everyone does it though, so I don't know what the problem
Oh,
is.
good.
I roasted you after I went on this huge tirade about how I do the same exact
I'm
shit.
innocent. Is what you're saying is my behavior is
No,
excused.
I'm a hypocrite.
I appreciate
You're not
you.
innocent. I'm a hypocrite.
You
Oh, no.
know, sometimes you
if
just
I'm
gotta take a
ignoring a
breath.
call.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like
Mhm. The only time I ignore a call is during a stream because I'm just like, oh fuck, like if I'm streaming, I don't want to sit there on a BRB screen for like 20 minutes while I listen to someone's fucking sob story. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up and let me do my thing. I'm also like, so, but I've also like missed calls, and I like if you think I'm bad, I got roasted by a friend of mine because I didn't like pick up the call, and they were like, dude, you could have texted me, and I was like, well, I didn't think about it at the time, like the
You know.
fuck. And of course, I got even more shit. I was like, fuck.
I do like to play that game with Gaffy when he calls me on Discord. Like when we don't jump into a voice channel and he calls me, I just don't answer.
Yeah. No, that's
Even
even
though
worse.
I'm sitting right at my computer and he knows it. Because he messages me. He's like, I know you're fucking there, dude.
Been a while. I forgot about that.
It's happened multiple times. That's why I think it's funny.
No, I mean, in all honesty, though, like it happens. Although I think the worst is my phone goes into a do not disturb mode from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. So if like any Twitch notifications, any Discord messages, like anything I get through the night, it may or may not show up the next day. So it's just like,
Oh,
that's
why
why
do you
sometimes,
even
like,
bother?
My phone
You
does
know
that.
you ain't
That's
sleeping.
it's broken. I pulled out a
I
piece
know.
of glass from
know.
the screen of my phone
Oh
yesterday.
God.
Yeah, I can see the circuitry in there.
Might be time to get your screen replaced, or hell, maybe even a new phone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Someday.
Yeah.
You're being so difficult.
Doge.
Pulling my earbuds out and stuff.
That's one thing. I was like, I need to make sure I let dog out and stuff before we record here.
This is just kind of her spot lately. Like, she has her feet on the ground, but she just like plops her top half of her body up here for hours. Just chills.
Dude, so you know, so right before this recording, I was hanging out with like a lot of the, well, I guess I should say former Spyro runners because nobody plays that game anymore. But Logic had
Are you
finished up
even a
with
speedrunner
Kina.
anymore?
Next question. Logic had finished up his stream. He hit me up because there's something about like Melee came up. Like, hey, you want to play? And surprisingly, our connection's like really good with each other. And he plays Marth, and like his Marth is doing things. I'm like, oh, okay, because I always expect someone's like, oh, you want to play? I'm like, I gotta go a little bit easy because you don't want to just shit on someone right away, right? But as soon as I went in and he like crouch canceled me, I'm like, oh, maybe he was just going for a down tilt. Let me do it again. And I'm like, he's crouch canceling me. I'm like, okay, so he knows some stuff. Then he's like combo me across Yoshi's story and stuff. Like, okay, so Logic's a pro gamer. This shouldn't surprise me. And then eventually asks, like, oh, how long have you been playing? He's like, just like 2 months. Like, are you shitting me? And he's a Slippy kid. I'm like, this makes so much sense. But also, I'm incredibly jealous.
1 sec. I'm gonna let the pup out, like out of my room.
Okay.
You guys, yeah, it's just 1 sec.
This is exactly the reason why I do not allow my cats in my room.
Oh yeah, I bet. Wait,
Also,
like
they
at
chew
all,
on-
or just while you're doing things?
Oh no, like at all. Damn, comes back comfy as fuck.
Yo, I almost had to kill my pup the other day. I think I told you guys a little bit about. No, I love him. I think I told you guys a bit the other day. Like, he has his own blanket that he chewed up and destroyed.
Oh no.
And that's fine. I was like, you know what? This thing's old. I gave it to him when he was like 1 month old. Not a big deal. I don't know why he's like getting rough with it, but also I think he was humping it. So like, I'm just throwing this away. Like, he chewed the shit out of it. And I'm like, I'm never getting you a doggy girlfriend. You'll murder her.
Oh my god.
I saw him the other day start to do it to my blanket, not the humping part, but like chewing at it, and it's filled with like fluff stuff, whatever blankets are. And so I scold him for it, and he looked like he's like, oh, my bad. I know. And then I was like, yesterday or the day before, and it was a couple days after even, but I left it on my bed because I forgot to take it off. And yeah, I turn around and I see fluff everywhere. I'm like, how did you do it silently right behind me? But he did. And so I got all new comforter and stuff today, and I'm mad at him right now. Son of a bitch.
Of course, he looks at you like, look.
Poor Scoob.
No, my cats are, I don't think I told the story, but so a couple of years ago, my family was really into Apple. So we had, Apple laptops.
It just
I
worked.
still have they work, but at the same time, iPhone kind of takes a shit all the time. It's a thing. So I still have my MacBook laptop, and my mom also has one. My fucking cat grounded out 2 of the chargers for that, and they're $90 a piece.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
And
Oh
like,
wait, how does a cat do that?
Okay, so yeah, it's so what it means by grounding out is there's a thing, and I don't know how to explain it technologically, But if you bite, if there's like enough damage to the charging cable to where it gets exposed, it'll automatically like cancel out and become unusable as a safety feature.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And my cat did that twice by biting into it, and there was like just fucking puncture holes everywhere. And I'm like,
Fight that.
you're an asshole. He's cute.
Yep.
He's
9
a cute
rounds bare
asshole.
knuckle boxing.
But yeah, no. So after that, like, I'm like, okay, I cannot trust you at all. And then I found my other cat doing it, but she doesn't have long enough, like, little fangs. So, yeah, one of my cat's
That's
nickname is
shitty.
Cat.
Actually,
Yeah.
I want a cat.
No, I love my cats, but I'm just like, nah, anything around PCs, gaming consoles, nope. You fuckers have to,
I
like,
haven't had a cat in a long time. I want one.
I wish I could. I
Yeah, if you give
really
me a
think
cake.
cats are like easy pets and super cool
Mhm.
to have, but I'm deathly allergic. Like my lungs close in and stuff.
no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's one of those things you learn the hard way multiple times. Like, and so you just die, or
you just die. Hmm.
But yeah, not fun. Cats and horses, weirdly enough.
Horses make
Even ride a
sense.
horsey.
I
can.
wouldn't.
Yeah, they're kind of scary.
What?
I more mean because I will
Horses-
die.
Horses look nice from like 10 feet away, and then they get close and their head is just the size of half your body, and then it's terrifying.
Okay. Well,
You guys
that's probably
like
'cause
super allergic to anything?
No,
yeah.
not that I know of.
That's lucky.
I have the unfortunate.
Like, yeah, I can eat peanuts, loser.
Ugh, please stop. It hurts.
Oh no.
I found out the interesting way. I don't know, as a teenager, that I was allergic to a bunch of stuff doing the blood test. So it wasn't like the pricking test where they test it. It
yeah.
was just like they take your blood and then they test it against everything else. And I have a lot of like digestive allergies. So
Oh, that
I don't.
sucks.
Yeah, so it's not like, oh, I start like the only thing really is peanut butter, but I think that shit's just always been the thing that fucks me up.
I feel like
Like-
digestive ones hit different too. Like
Oh my god,
I can
it's
feel like when I'm like, oh, I can't really breathe as well anymore. I should maybe
Don't
not be
know
around
if
this
I'd
anymore.
Be able to live if I was allergic to peanut butter.
oh dude.
I could
okay,
be allergic to like other things, but that one might be the one that like makes me sad.
You know what? I was kind of at first, and then I don't know. Cashew butter kind of hits different. It's kind of the same thing. It's really good. And then if you're missing out on like peanut butter cookies, dude, sunflower butter cookies, shit, fucking. I've legitly had parents who have like highly allergic kids telling people like, do not eat these cookies. They're peanut butter. I'm like, yo, the fuck? I did not make no peanut butter cookies.
I've
They're
heard
sunflower
that's-
butter.
Flour cookies.
It seems like it's a
They're so
big
good.
thing now, like people with the peanut allergies, because like a lot of schools
Mhm.
seem to be accommodating for it and stuff like that, which I think is so funny. This is maybe messed up, but like if you have allergies to a peanut that's might like if I had a kid, he's eating it across the cafeteria, you might die. Maybe you're just not meant to be there.
Oh
Go,
no.
go in a bubble, like
Well,
survival of
my
the fittest,
ex-
baby.
my ex's younger sister actually was like that. Like she could not be within a certain like foot radius of like a peanut. She would have like
My roommate
anaphylactic.
is just she's not deathly, but like soap. Just soap.
What?
Soap?
Well, that could be something particular on the soap though.
It's like she has to use like very specific soaps and stuff, but like it
Mhm.
just destroys her fucking hands. Like she breaks out in hives and stuff. It's crazy.
That
Like
sounds
can't
like
use
it
normal
could
bathroom
be.
soap and stuff.
That sounds like it could be like a lye allergy, but I'm not gonna get into
Sounds
that. Like,
stinky.
Probably. It could be something. It could be anything. Like doctors have no idea. She's done tons of tests and stuff.
All right,
um,
so I have to ask: is she stinky?
No.
bruh.
I mean, you don't use
She's-
soap, you're gonna be stinky.
No, he said she uses certain
Yeah,
times
she's
of
used
soap.
other
Like,
soaps.
Oh,
it's-
okay.
God.
actually,
Like,
that sounds like
imagine
eczema.
you can't do your dishes. You can't take a shower properly.
Dude, doing
yeah.
dishes. There's a thing called gloves. You wear gloves. I don't.
What if she's allergic to
Just go in
latex
them.
too?
There's silicone gloves. You can, bruh.
Those two, actually. She had to buy special gloves when we both worked at McDonald's.
Bro, she's a medical nightmare.
Yeah, she just like couldn't use the gloves at McDonald's, or it would like her hands would just turn red.
Survival of the
Oh,
fittest.
yeah.
She's not meant to make it.
Actually,
Sorry.
I can actually relate to that one. I think it's talcum powder. I think they put in some of the gloves to make sure they don't stick. They'd get on my hands, and my hands would just be like, but it'd be after an hour of using them. But no, I get that.
It's like within like 10 minutes. Like it's insane. Actually, like watching it happen, it's crazy. You just get all swollen and it sucks.
I'm trying to
Um,
think of how many people do you think die every year being allergic to latex? They're trying like a gimp suit on.
I mean, it has to have
probably.
happened, right? Like
At least
someone
once,
didn't
right?
know.
At least
Like,
one a year.
one.
I'm gonna say probably less than like dying from being struck by lightning.
Hmm. Yeah.
A lot of people survive being struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
Have you
of people
seen?
don't.
There's like really cool body deformities if you do get struck by lightning because it sends
just
like
get
a
sick
spanning
tattoos.
tree. Yeah, you get free tattoos. It's nuts.
You just get sick tats.
No.
I don't know
Sounds like
like
pain.
how much this would necessarily help, but I read something way back when in like middle school or high school, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do this from now on, and I did for a long time before, we didn't use headphones anymore, like plug-in headphones that much. It is like if you do get struck by lightning, it will channel through your body and then through like to the headphones because it's a ground to go to instead of your foot or your heart. And so like it's happened several times where people will get struck and it fries their phone, of course, but it will strike that instead of your heart.
Wait. So I always walk home with like earbuds, and am I safe from lightning? Am I a superhero?
Well, they're on your head, so I don't know. Well, if it's plugged into your phone directly, then possibly.
Yeah.
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 There's
Just
a good
corded
chance.
earbuds from my phone.
At least a
Fuck yeah.
more likely thing.
I'm a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
You're not more likely to get struck by lightning, though.
No, I'm just more likely
No.
to survive.
Oh, yeah.
In Florida, you're taught
Oh,
some
my
things
God.
like lightning avoidance and how to survive, like run away
Call
from
me
gators
Zeus.
properly. So I'm a bit of an expert
Damn.
on these things. You'll
Built
survive more
fucking
likely.
I can't
different.
believe we lived. I remember when you were moving from Japan and you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Florida. I'm like, what the like when you told me that, I was like, that's the worst place you could have gone.
Nah, dude, it was fine. I made it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that was a complete 180 because this was like, a year ago, actually. I just moved
About a year.
exactly a year ago, which is crazy. But I went from super lockdown, not allowed to go anywhere, like no restaurants, nothing, to, hey, you want to go to the bar? Okay, sure.
Yeah, brother.
Yee. Oh, bless my dad. But, he's something.
Bless my dad.
Like, it was like the week before I got there, he showed me a video. He went to midget wrestling at the Hard Rock. I like, why? This isn't even something you've ever shown any interest in. He's like, yeah, I was just bored. I was like, oh, you want to go? I was like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
So this lockdown thing is more of like a suggestion here, or yeah, we don't do that.
No, we don't believe in that shit out here.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. But he's not the Bryce. I love my dad, but some things he's very stubborn, and I think partially bipolar, which is very exciting to say the least.
My friend Zach's dad is like, he's like full on down the rabbit hole, dude.
Oh no.
Like flat earth fucking like apocalypse evangelist, like QAnon, you name it. Bill Clinton eats babies,
Oh, circling back then. So, do we get the Casual Discourse Insider special? Jokima infiltrates the Trump rally.
I want to. I really like. As soon as I found out they were there, I was telling DK about it earlier. I'm gonna get some swag. I'm gonna get like a make liberals cry hat and
Yes.
like I'm gonna integrate, dude.
All right, you're gonna have to find the
just go
QAnon
ahead.
people.
Just go hang out and be like, so how do you feel about like Jews? And then they're and just see what happens.
You just assign like the Clintons eat babies.
Yeah. Hillary Clinton assassinated Kobe Bryant.
I don't know what she'd have to gain from that, but she probably did it, that bitch.
That was somebody yelled that there was a new Channel 5 video.
Is
Somebody
there?
yelled that
Oh, my favorite. I love him.
It was at a Hollywood anti-vax rally or something.
Oh God. Wait, is that still a thing? Are people still anti-vax rallying?
Yeah. You just, push the goalposts further because, before it wasn't FDA approved. I get that. Sure. Be a little wary, but now it is. And so what's the excuse now?
Now, to be fair, I'm not sure I fully trust the FDA either, but I'm also like, that didn't impact me getting vaccinated or not.
And, I got poked. I felt weird for 10 minutes. Not excruciating weird. It's just a little bit chills. And then I went home and I played fucking games.
Yeah. I didn't
That
feel
was
any
it.
side effects. I heard people were like,
I got food poisoning
down.
the same day I got the second shot, though. It had to.
ooh.
Because I got the shot. I was fine all day until midnight. And then I was just exploding from both ends.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh.
I ate leftover Chinese food. the day
Oh, you
before.
risky
I'm pretty
man.
sure that's it. So
Mhm.
at first
Well,
I
I'm
was
not a
like,
betting
oh my
man,
God.
boy.
I was like, oh, vaccine side effects. Oh no. And then I was like, wait, I'm stupid.
Damn. That means I guess I kind of pulled a short straw. I had symptoms from the first vaccine up until 2 days before I got my second shot.
Are you
first one.
serious? Dang.
It was 3 weeks. I was in hell. I was like, it's
My
just
arm hurt so bad. The second one,
Pussy.
so much worse than the first one. It made no I couldn't lift it at all. It was insane.
Really? Maybe
Yeah.
someone jabbed you
Yeah.
wrong.
No, when she did it, she had the touch of an angel. The first person,
Wow.
gouged me.
Oof.
It just jammed it in there, and I was like, "Ah, fuck." And the second girl, she was like, "Okay, I'm done," and was wiping off my arm, and I was like, "Oh my God, you are!" I literally didn't know she did it already.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What the fuck? You're done?" Because I just rolled up my sleeve and started looking at my phone because I was like, "Oh, she's she's gonna wipe off my arm and do the whatever."
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna feel a little poke, and I never felt anything. And then 2 hours later, I couldn't lift my arm. It was such ass.
Was it you? Are you a needle phobia person?
Nope.
I
Oh,
kind of am.
I 1,000,000%
I can sit
am.
there and watch get blood drawn.
Oh,
I'll sit there and
no,
watch
no,
it.
no.
Oh,
I can't
blood
do it.
drawings. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oh, dude, I'll sit there and go, oh yeah,
Stop.
dude.
All
That's
right, next topic.
See, I'm not. I don't like needles going in because I've had enough needles in me where I'm like, eh. But I will say, but I'm mildly fascinated by watching the blood being drawn. If that's,
No, you freak.
I don't know. It's just
it's cool because it's that's in me, and now it's not.
no. It's just I don't know. It's kind of the same fascination as seeing a fire hydrant get hit, and you're just seeing whoosh,
God, what?
You can't tell me it's mildly fascinating.
I mean, yeah, I watch it. And I think it's
Yeah.
fine. It just doesn't bother me at all. There isn't I
Oh,
know
no.
I've said it before, probably every episode. The only thing that really gets me is deep ocean waters.
Congrats to you, by the way, on trying to face your fears.
Dude, I've actually been playing Subnautica for a week now. It sucks. It sucks so much.
All right,
You're
I'm gonna
glad that
need
I'm
you,
not.
Jokima on the scene for
Yes.
content. For content, you have to go deep sea fishing.
Deep sea,
Yeah.
diving.
Oh,
I mean,
bruh, that's
yeah.
not fun. That sounds like pain.
Yeah, but that's real. That's different.
Wait, real life, you're like, oh, this is chill.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay, yeah, that's exactly.
It's no. I do want to
People pay a lot of money
would
to go
like
deep
to
sea fishing, and it
go
sounds like
in,
hell for
the
you.
shark cage,
You would like to do that?
Yes. It would be fucking terrible the whole time, but I would like it.
Okay.
Because to me it's in the same way that I'd like to skydive. Because
Mhm.
it's that still sounds fucking awful, but it sounds cool because that's controlled. It's safer.
I guess,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that makes sense.
Deep sea fishing sounds like pain because it just sounds like if you don't have a strong enough equilibrium, you're just your head's over the side of the boat the whole time.
I've gone twice, and yes, both times I was not good. I have
Yeah.
terrible motion sickness, so.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, we've
And
lost Chuck.
People
No, you're
pay
good.
for it, so I'm like, I don't want to do this ever again. Y'all paying a couple $100? That's nuts.
I've been seasick on what is it, like a catamaran kind of thing, like boats that are not supposed to give you seasickness. I was like, that kind of, you know, like
get Taco Bell. I was giving her my debit card.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's all.
oh, it's Taco Hell. Good luck. Rip,
yo.
rip a homie.
TBH. Now I kind of want some, and I might go after this is done.
If I could, I would, but I'm still like, no,
I don't even like. I think everything in Taco Bell tastes the fucking same.
It does, yeah. I mean, it's all the same shit. That's why I'm like, value.
Their nacho cheese is disgustingly good.
That's the perfect description.
Everybody I know hates the nacho fries. I would fill a bathtub and just swim.
No, the nacho cheese is amazing. The fries and everything else could suck a dick.
Yeah,
but
I think
no,
the nacho fries are whack. I'd rather have the chips and cheese, and they're half the price.
Yep.
The nacho fries are so good.
They're just
No, Jokima, no.
Like fresh out the fryer, maybe it's all right, but like give it 2 minutes and they're kind of soggy. And
no, that's perfect.
No, ew.
That's perfect because they.
Ooh, actually, quick little fast food run through. You guys are West Coasters. Do you like In-N-Out?
It's alright.
I don't know if I've had it. I've had to have had it.
You wait,
it's
what?
Right. It's not everywhere on the West Coast.
Oh.
Well, Five
like
Guys would be the one that's newer to the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I've had In-N-Out.
In-N-Out it's alright. Like
I get the two confused. They're
they're not at all
protein
similar.
style.
It's burger.
It's protein style. It's animal style. It's higher. I mean, like they do
good.
but they're supposed to well. I mean, and it's not expensive. I mean, it's how do you explain it? It's like smash burgers, kind of. I think.
I don't think it's like great.
But I mean, like it's better than McDonald's.
Yeah,
it's better than McDonald's. It's cheaper than
undisputed,
McDonald's now.
Anything better than
it seems like they're a cult. Like the people that are really into In-N-Out are like, this is the best fucking fast food ever, and if you don't like it, then I'm gonna kill you.
You know what?
Is that right? Is that right?
No. See, I go to In-N-Out for two reasons. One, if I want fast food, it's actually like tiny bit healthier than any other fast food around me. And two, when I'm going through the drive-thru, they cut the fries there fresh, and that is some like euphoric shit to watch.
Yeah, but they got those tiny fries.
No, that's because they're reusing real potatoes, my friend. No, like when you're sitting in the drive-thru, if it's a long enough wait, you'll see someone, and they have this giant medieval contraption where they're like pushing out fries. It's beautiful to watch.
It sounds kind of cool.
I'm like, yes, I came at the perfect time to watch them cut fries. It's the weirdest thing. But it's so amazing.
McDonald's fries come in a fucking cardboard box.
Yeah.
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 That good old Macca's.
Well, I will say the one thing that's kind of interesting is the reason why they're kind of on the same spectrum as Chick-fil-A, actually.
In what aspect?
Like Christian and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And no?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was literally gonna be like, they just don't like gay people or what?
No. They
Oh, but the bigotry makes the sauce so good.
No, like they I've had a few friends work there, and you have to be like Christian and whatnot to work at In-N-Out for one.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Like
really?
it's it's kind of like they all kind of have like Christian beliefs in a sense. Like you can't. I don't want to say every In-N-Out is like that, but I know that for a long time they were, where it was mostly like Christian, and they even have like, as you both know, my partner Code, he has a decent amount of religious knowledge. I guess you can put it that way. There's stuff on In-N-Outs, like on the bottom of their cup, they have like Matthew's, like they have like a Bible verse on the bottom of their cup.
I never
like
knew that.
It's like, and then they have it on like their fry container somewhere too. It's like really strange.
Oh.
It's kind of slowly put in there. And I'm like, wait, so
I would start to feel immediately creeped out if I was in there and saw that.
Well, no, it's not like, I mean, so it's like if you're looking at the cup, it's on, if you turn it upside down, like as it's empty, obviously, it's on the inside of the bottom. It's really weird, but it's like I think it's like Matthew 11:3 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, when I
I
was
want chicken.
16, I worked at Chick-fil-A for 3 months.
Oh.
What a god awful time. It like so one, just mind numbing. Two, it was like a couple miles from my house, and I had to ride a bike there every day in Florida, where it's a Satan's butthole. And
Yeah.
so like I get there, then it's just the most mind numbing thing to make $7 an hour, then have it be taxed. Or if it's like a slow day, it's like I just rode all the way over here and you're gonna send me home after 2 hours. Like I might as well get money. And then closing, bro. I hate closing. I'll never do that for a place again.
I did that for 5 years.
We had like a slave driver. She's like, "Oh, faster, faster, go, go!" I'm like, "Damn, I'm trying to mop here. I'm not a Roomba. I gotta actually hit these things." And plus they're like,
you don't know how.
so there was like mandatory fun events that you don't get paid to go to.
Catch me never at one of those.
That's why I was there for 3 months. I didn't get the full experience, but like, it was rough.
Yeah, no, I like that chick.
You can't. You're my job. You can't not pay me to be there.
Yeah, you can't mandate it. That's actually why I quit a job once. They did a mandatory monthly meeting, and they were like, "Oh, we'll pay for your shit at IHOP, and that's it." And I'm like, "No, I just want to be paid." And then
I
they
could
did
eat my fair value at IHOP, I think.
Well, I had closed the night before, so I was dead ass tired. I was pissed, and I'm like, "I don't have to go in today. Like, why is this meeting happening?" And she's like, "Oh, we're doing it because people have to open in a little bit." And I'm like, "Yo, fuck your shit. I didn't want to be up."
Send me the clip notes.
I mean, the meeting actually turned out to be somewhat illegal, especially for California.
Oh, nice.
And that I should have reported them.
What was this job for?
A self-service yogurt place.
Okay.
The only reason why I didn't report them is because it was the manager that did this. The owner was the sweetest lady I ever met, and she was like, "Deadly, you are probably one of the best workers I have. Because I just have OCD, so like if there was no customers, which would happen for a while, I would just sit there and like clean the windows to pass the time, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm getting paid. Might as well clean a little bit." And so like I think there was one time like 3 hours we didn't have customers, and I cleaned like all the inside windows just because of like, don't sit there and not do anything. But the manager at that meeting was like, the TLDR was, if you were a college student, which was everyone except for me and one other person, like this guy who's really chill. If you're a college student, like you could get time off for tests and all this shit. That's fine. But then she's like, "Oh, if you're not a college student, you cannot come to me weeks in advance and ask for time off."
That's
So
weird.
yeah, and I'm like, I know you're doing this because of me. Because I had a lot of doctor's appointments, and I would come to her like, at least 2 weeks in advance and be like, "Hey," and she's like, "You have to schedule your doctor's appointments around your schedule for that week." And I'm like, "You don't even give me a schedule."
I was gonna say a doctor's
also not how that works.
Not as flexible as a yogurt place.
Yeah, so I'm just like, and I decided to leave, and she's like, "Oh, you're being unprofessional." I'm like, "Dude, what you're doing is borderline illegal. You're telling me you can't give me doctor time off, but you're willing to work with college students, which was 90% of your workforce."
Tell me that.
I mean, all they want is unskilled labor, but then they want full-time participation.
Yeah. I think the other guy ended up quitting a little bit later too. But no, I'm like, "You're the one calling me unprofessional?" Yo.
Because the deli I work, like the little place I work at now, is totally like, it's not like a chain, it's not like a 7-Eleven, it's just this dude owns it and I work for it. And even there, like the meetings are paid. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're making someone go to something, you have to pay them.
Oh, I love my boss. He's dope.
What else? I actually for most people that know me, they're like, "Dude, you've had more jobs and you get more like." I've been offered more jobs than I've ever worked, which is really weird. And I've left jobs for...
Theoretically, that's how that should go, I would think.
I've never been fired.
It's hard to get fired, actually.
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
I've left jobs. I've left jobs for very interesting reasons. So that was one, because I'm like, that's borderline like abuse, like worker abuse for not letting us go for doctor's appointments. The fastest job I've ever had was, I think, 4 days.
Oh, what?
And yeah. So this is a movie theater that is popular, but not like in a good way. It's just popular because of the location, because it's right off like a big major freeway.
Mm-hmm.
And when they interviewed me, they're like, okay, how many hours are you willing to work? And I'm like, the maximum I'm willing to work is 30, right? Like, that's easy. I was a full-time student. I'm giving you up to 30 hours. Like, that's pretty
almost
fucking good.
full-time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And so come to find out, there's another guy that had been working there a year. He's like, yeah, I pretty much failed college because they have you working over 40 hours even during school. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Like, no. And so the GM comes over. Or I think, no, the GM assistant comes over, because the GM was the one that interviewed me and was like, yeah, 30 should be fine. That'll work. The GM assistant comes over and I'm like, hey, she pulls me and another girl. Is like, I don't know why you want to do that to yourself. She lost both of us by the end of this conversation. She's like, how are you guys doing? And all this shit. And I looked at her and I'm like, I heard that you guys, I told you I'm a college student, and I heard you guys are keeping people for 40 plus hours a week. And I told you in my interview I can't do that. And she's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, is there a possibility of like doing like 30, maybe even 35 at the most? And she's like, well, I don't really think we can do that and all this stuff. And I'm like, I appreciate your time, but I'm gonna leave. And the other girl that was right next to me, she was like, oh shit. Like, other new girl was like, yeah, I'm with her. Like, if you're not gonna work with my schedule, I'm fucking out. And we both left. I was
think
like,
it's
yeah,
so
no.
scary predatory, because I mean they're just hoping for complacency and people that desperately need paying wages.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm not someone that's like, oh no, I have school. Like, after you've hired me, I'm like in it, like, hey, yo, this is the first interview. How flexible are you with, scheduling? How, like, I'm one that's very like off the cut. Like, I need to know right now if this is gonna
go in
work.
there and get what the fuck you want.
And then, like, oh man, the one that I really miss, which sounds so stupid, is I almost did back of house customer service for David's Bridal, and I should have taken it. But I took the job at Amazon because I had more money.
Oh
It was just,
no.
so I worked at Whole
Being
Foods.
in jugs.
I should have
Fucking
done
Amazon.
David's Bridal. It's yeah.
How many jugs?
Of what?
Did you have to pee in too?
Yeah.
Oh, she's at
'Cause
Whole
we're
Foods.
not-
Maybe they're a little bit
Oh,
better.
okay.
Whole Foods. No, this was I got hired right after Amazon acquired them. So it was like 15 an hour, something like that was starting, which is good money. But at the same time, like, the abusive Karens that come in and are like, I need my celery juice. And it's like, yo, celery juice does jack fucking shit for you. I'm going to say that right now. Like, everything that's good about celery is not in your juice. 100%.
Average Whole Foods customer seems like probably the worst type of person to have to deal with.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
That's what I'm saying, the average.
But
average.
Yeah.
Because
But
it's
on
someone
average,
that has more money,
yeah.
because they're not just buying things at, Walmart, Kroger, whatever your local area is called.
Too good for that craft.
Yeah. And because of that, I think people develop a certain lifestyle. And when anything's disrupted in this lifestyle, this is unacceptable.
Like, there's one lady that came up to me wanting a juice, and she had this printed out recipe, and she's like, it's like half a thing of ginger. And I'm like, the fuck are these measurements? Like, I understand that you want a specific style of juice, but she could not tell me what size, and we go based off of like 16 ounce, 32 ounce. Like, we have like ounces and
like
shit.
Most
Like, so it's
normal places.
Yeah. And it's like 1 apple, 1 medium carrot, and I'm like, the fuck are these measurements? And she's just looking at me like, oh, that's too much or that's too little. And I'm like, lady, I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
Why don't you go buy these ingredients yourself and make it?
And then, oh fuck, what is she wanted something in particular that we don't normally juice, so she had to actually go into the store, grab it, buy it, and then we would juice it for her.
That's crazy. Or more so that you guys allow that.
Well, I mean, it is what it. I mean, since it's their product, since they bought it from us and it's their product, they can tell us they want it added into it. But yeah, no, it was some wild shit. And then we did actually have a homeless guy that would come in. It's surprising to an extent, I guess, but he would come in, he would always get the same thing. you knew he was homeless because he just had that like the smell. You could smell him from like 5 feet away. I was like, oh, like, and this is pre-pandemic, so I'm trying not to like throw up, but it was rancid. And this is an older guy, so this is like he had gray hair and all that. I was like, oh. And I know he still is there. Like he still goes in every day. He gets his roll, and it's like I feel bad, but at the same time,
You
like,
tell me the homeless guy eats better than I do? Shit.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know what his deal is. He always comes in. He only has like a little bit of money, and I'm just like, ooh. And he just lingers in like where you can eat pre-pandemic. So I was just like,
I would bet
okay,
air conditioning and
I don't know why my brain went here.
well, no.
It just reminded me of I saw a raccoon like in my store like 3 days ago.
I
These
can
people
imagine you
came
just
in
like
with a pet raccoon.
watching it. It's
They
like,
were just no, they were just holding it.
oh, what? I thought you meant
people
like he
just-
stumbled through the door.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, there's pet
these
raccoons.
people just walked in with a pet raccoon and they were just holding it and it was like grabbing it like chips and stuff. He was big chillin'.
Damn, I want to be that
They had
raccoon.
2 more
Yeah.
in their car. The deli
What?
ladies went, "Oh my god!" and like ran outside to go pet them and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
baby raccoons are cute.
They just had a bunch of pet raccoons. It was
Mhm.
crazy.
there's a YouTube channel that has like 2 pet raccoons, 2 ferrets, and cats.
Let's get a raccoon.
I don't know. There's only certain states that are legal where you can have them as pets. Just as a heads up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them. Especially like they like to bury and stuff, dig. So
Mhm.
your house gets messed up.
Yeah, dude.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know. I really want like I really want a ferret. They're so much to take care of though.
And they're stinky. Those are stinky.
Yeah. But they little slinky noodles.
That
They're
is
cute.
true. It would be
They're
cool.
cute.
Damn, the bell's already back. Say hi.
Damn.
Face reveal. Face reveal.
No, don't do that.
I've heard
That's so
about
nice.
said roommate for so long that I'm like, I need a face to the name.
I don't think I've even told you her name.
You haven't, but that doesn't matter. She's roommate who's also allergic to things now. We were just talking about her for relevancy.
And also watching anime.
And fucking Ghost Hunter.
Yeah, no, she watches so much Ghost Hunters.
Oh my god.
It's so sick.
Oh, really quick side thing.
Unexplained noise.
Have either of you watched Vinland Saga?
No.
Is that an anime?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so it's kind of a hot topic, I guess, in the anime community.
With my Tokyo Ghoul poster in the background.
Oh, it's not showing on camera.
Oh, good.
Now I gotta see it. Show the people. I mean, not for me, for the people.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was in
Oh,
that was in one of the
last
other
episode.
episodes.
yeah.
So everyone's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Vinland Saga right now because they released a new promotional video, but it's all live action. So nobody knows if they're doing live action or it's like animated and it's just a stunt.
Netflix adaptation. Ugh.
Oh,
It's so good.
No.
Let's go.
Oh, I saw something else is getting a Netflix adaptation soon.
Have you seen the Death Note one?
Yes, of course. It's so
Okay.
bad. It's so bad.
If you haven't, we need to watch it together.
Uh,
I need to finish Squid Game. I've legitimately just been like, I could watch
have
it.
either of
but I
you
don't
done your
have-
homework?
I haven't.
I'm up to episode 3.
Honestly, it's not even worth it anymore. You've probably been spoiled. Like,
Nope.
you just deserve to not be
no,
included
I
in this
literally know
revolution
nothing.
now.
It's still completely in the dark to me.
Cookie said he would watch it with you, Jock. What the fuck?
He said it to you too.
I know. I was
I saw
already,
the
like-
Discord. It was like 40 minutes later, Cookie message, and you were like, "Well."
yeah, because I was about ready to watch it, and then I was like, well,
Who
I
says?
might as well watch it.
Does
now.
anyone want to watch this and then immediately presses play?
We're just like, wait.
'Cause I had it
up to play.
I was doing as I told Cookie, I was
Excuse
like,
Should have
I
been
was
here,
doing
loser.
other stuff.
Read my mind.
yeah, no shit. It's okay. It's fine. No, I was doing other stuff,
It did in,
so
like, days, don't worry.
I'm sorry that it took 40 minutes to watch a full episode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm watching the anime he recommended right now, so I'm just like, it's not funny.
The two of you, I'm about to make you a new Discord channel. You going into our mod chat with all this weeb shit. I'm like, no, I'm not reading it. I'm so if there's anything in between that's important, I'm not gonna see it.
I
I should just DM Cookie, but at the same time, it's kind of
That's
funny.
why I was wondering, like, why don't they just DM?
Out for like the people that never talk in the mod channel to see.
Yeah.
Like Dossie is just
Oh
sees
yeah,
it.
I love it. I just like to imagine Schlong every now and then comes and peeps in there.
Yeah, he's got to come and get his recommendations, you know.
Mhm. Oh, he said he really liked Dread too, so you guys could go be Dread buddies.
Yeah, I have him on Switch actually. I saw him playing it the other day.
This was so like uncanny to me. Saturday, I went to my college's Smash Local, and Dalt was there. He won it, of course, but he's also a banjo runner, and as he's like leaving the room, because there's a giant projector with brackets and people put on music, YouTube videos, whatever. He put on his diss track. So seeing Schlong on like a big projector in his boxers jumping up and down, I was like, oh my god. Which also I would have no like confidence in putting on my diss track with a bunch of people watching if I had one like that.
No, that's fire. That shit's funny.
I would hate if someone even put like this on. And this is just us chilling, but like the thought of me as like an entity being presented,
Dude,
cringe.
I have a video of Schlogster breakdancing. He can't breakdance, but I know he's
No,
just
of
drunk
course
as
not.
fuck, like flopping around on the floor. Like
Him doing the worm is one of my favorite things of all time.
yeah. Did you see the golf one? I have that one somewhere too.
Golf one? I don't know. I mean, I
He's
was
like at a
there
driving
for a lot
range.
of things, so
I'll have to like find these clips and maybe you can like stick them in the recording somewhere.
oh, that
'cause
would be perfect.
It's like watching Schlogster miss this fucking ball over and over again. Driving range is insane.
Oh, I do remember this. Yeah.
Dude,
Jeez.
I love that guy. He's an anomaly of a human.
He
like,
is, absolutely. And now he's having a mini human, and that's even more insane. Like, who's gonna watch him?
I don't know.
Baby Schlongster. She's got to be pretty close, right? That was a while ago.
They already had it like 2 or 3
Yeah.
months ago.
Yeah. It's been like 4 months since I talked to Schlongster.
Yeah, true. He started streaming again, actually.
Yeah, but he was playing like Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like,
You know what?
Fair.
Not wrong.
My friend Nick's been playing Kingdom Hearts again, and I'm like, yeah. My favorite bit is to call it like a baby diaper game.
Baby
something.
diaper game? Oh, because he's wearing a baby diaper?
No, because he's playing on the hardest difficulty, and I know that like that game's pretty fucking hard. Like
It
on the
can
hardest
be,
difficulty.
yeah.
And like the Sephiroth fights and stuff. Like I know they're famous for being some of the more difficult like boss fights. So that's why I like to call it like a baby whiny diaper game. Because like yeah, it's like Disney and stuff, and I don't really care about all that, but it's also I know that it's really hard. It's like, yeah, you're just fucking your stupid baby whiner diaper game fucking for babies.
Dude, it's actually really complex.
Him, literally him.
That's what
It's actually sick, dude. You don't understand. It's complex.
I
Powerful.
don't understand.
I'll never play those games.
Yeah, honestly, like, there's only one of them that I'm like, oh, this was actually a really good game. So you're not missing much.
I think I know that everybody's consensus on the second one is press triangle and win.
Yeah. No, the third one. The third one.
I've heard.
Actually, speaking of, Sora drops today, I think like right about
true.
now.
I'm literally doing that after this. I have to go play Ultimate with Nick.
Wow, you're not gonna play with me? Selfish.
What do you mean? I thought you were gonna go play Nick Patch Out.
I mean, why not both?
True.
But that's fine. I understand. Your real life friends are probably cooler than me anyway.
probably just join the fuck. I don't understand what the problem
No, it's okay. I just thought we had a thing.
is.
I'm not trying to guilt trip you at all. It's no big deal.
I mean, no, like no.
Yep, downloading update now. Let's go.
Whatsoever. I'll just not play with him. I'll just be like, shit, sorry, I'm busy, dog.
Oh yeah, sorry, I've got plans now. But yeah, that'll be hype. I mean, see what patch notes there is, even though I decided I don't want to compete in this game anymore, but I still, part of me cares for some reason.
So glad I rebought the game.
Yep. Hey, we can play with each other. It's exactly for stuff like this.
So
I'm not staying up.
Like 2 weeks later, he's like, "Yeah, I don't think I want to play this game anymore."
What do you mean you're not staying up? I don't think you sleep.
I need to sleep.
You slept until like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, didn't you just get up?
From 5 a.m.
It's only been 3 hours.
I'm
Yeah,
not
how you
staying.
gonna sleep
I
now?
can't.
Degen.
No.
Degen.
I have to fly out in a couple days at like 7 in the morning, so I actually have to be normie as fuck.
Oh, what are you flying out for?
Another vacay.
Oh wow, look at you, big ball, and
Mm-hmm.
back up to the same area.
No. Going up to Washington this time.
Ooh.
More north. No. I splurged a little bit. I don't know if I want to say it though. I feel like an asshole now that I've even said it.
No, go ahead.
I
What's up?
splurged.
Hell yeah, you get you some. You earned that bag.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
I got the round trip tickets are in first class.
Okay, hell yeah.
Sit with the pores.
What are you going up for? Any like special event or?
Yeah, Code's birthday is during the time.
Aw.
So yeah, I was like, all right, I will definitely do first class on this one.
Any special plans?
It's mostly to like go up and see his parents.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean, it's for his birthday, and just kind of be nice. And
Yeah, whatever happens.
I don't know. He hasn't seen them in a while because they bought property up there pre-pandemic, I think. Maybe just after the pandemic started. And we haven't seen them. Yeah, so we haven't seen them like since pandemic. Like I don't even think we saw
Right.
them. So it's been a few years
Almost 2
anyways.
years, yeah.
Yeah, it's been like 2-3 years, I think, since we've seen them.
So my mind immediately went in the gutter here. Please let me know if you want to cut this. But
What?
I do think about this sort of thing, like birthday.
Uh-huh.
You hook up your man's on his birthday.
Uh-huh.
And I think the last time I've ever thought about having to worry about being quiet because of someone's parents was when I was like 18 or 19.
Oh no, dude. No.
They're
I
open
got a
about you
hotel
guys
room.
banging it? Oh.
I gotta. We prepared for this. Don't worry.
Okay,
We,
so
we left you guys KY in the dresser.
no.
Mom, no.
No.
Please.
Actually, I got a little sick on the end of the last vacay, which was from bad sushi, unfortunately, and that was that's the most tragic thing in the world to me because I
That was
love
a whole
sushi.
saga. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen you that upset about anything. And then you're telling about this sushi place.
Dude,
Blowing up the Discord about that?
Yeah.
it was so bad.
I feel like I remember this now. It's all coming
Oh.
back.
It was bad, dude. I've had sushi at least for the last 10 years of my life. So yeah, no, like 80% of the rolls had cream cheese in it, and I was like, why? Why the fuck is there so much cream cheese? And then it was like
White people love cream cheese.
there was a roll that had jalapenos and mango and banana, and I was like, what the banana? Why? What the fuck is this white people trash? Like, I've never been so offended in my life.
I'm not gonna
And
lie,
so-
that sounds not like sushi, but I would eat it.
Oh,
Yes.
no, it was, and then, yeah, so I don't, I get highly offended.
You definitely went to the white people sushi place.
It was so bad, and I was like, it couldn't be that bad. At least I had like a really nice, like fancy meal before, like the day before, so I was
Mhm.
like, chilling, but I was so sick. So, anyways, so because I was sick, I was in the hotel room a lot more. The guy and we were in the room on the end, so we only had one neighbor. And I swear to God, this guy was filming like a low budget amateur porno next door.
Nice.
It was just like listening to it. It was like 9 o'clock at night or like 7 in the morning because we were waking up earlier. And I was like, and I was just like, the fuck? Like, it was so obviously faked. And I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then I was like, when I first heard it, because I was first waking up, and I was like, oh, the fuck? Like, he brought a baby into his room. But then as I was waking up more, I was like, oh no, this is some sad girls moaning across. Yeah, no. It was like, it sounded like it was a baby crying at first. And that's where I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? Like, I get it. You know, people have their kids and whatnot. And there was like younger kids I'd seen in the hotel earlier. But I was just like, oh, like, why aren't they doing anything about it? And then, like, as I was waking up more, my brain was like, no, this ain't a baby crying. This is some shitty ass moaning happening next door. Like, the fuck?
At that point, it's kind of a power move. Do you start moaning back? Or do you cheering. Like bang on the wall so they have to reshoot the scene? Oh, cheer him on.
Like,
get her.
Banger,
like
banger, banger.
Do on the table.
No, I woke up cold and I was like,
nut.
I'm like, am I crazy about this? Is it just me? Like, I felt very, I want to say gaslighted, but I know that's not the right word to use, but I felt like I was wrong. I was like, no, this can't be. But then again, like,
good to be true.
This is some amateur porn shit. He was like, no, same.
Might as well. Cheaper.
No, they stopped after a while, and then they started arguing. I was just like, what?
Arguing?
Like it was just, you could hear like it was like the voices kind of were raised, and then it kind of like there was like some shrillness in the voice that I was like, I think they're arguing right now. Like,
cut.
That's why I'm like, it sounded like an amateur porn, but at the same time, I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way they're filming a porn next door, right? Like,
that would be crazy.
I didn't.
So funny. I would lose my shit if I heard like just sex noises and then like a director getting upset.
Well, the only reason why is because
you can't just bust whenever you like. We have to set up the cameras.
Great. Now we have to find another one.
We need a stunt cock.
That's not wrong. Not wrong.
I was gonna say, I think that's what they call it, right? It's a real thing.
Yeah.
You got your Ron Jeremy, but he can't, make a
stunt cock.
Picasso of cum. You got to bring in the stunt cock.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Imagine that's like what you put on your resume is like, I don't got the body, but damn, do I make a mad money shot. I'm a stunt cock.
Here's the thing. We had been in the room for like 4 or 5 days at this point, and we'd never heard them next door. And I was like, okay, this might be retaliation, because I know, like,
retaliation.
Yeah. If you're going on a vacation with your significant other, you're not gonna like bang them in the room, like,
Of course, that's the rule. It's literally in the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's upset because he might have heard us, But at the same time, I'm like, yo, man, like, why did you wait like 5 days? And then I'm like, maybe he hired somebody.
Loud enough. You gotta be louder. They have to hear you.
I'm like, maybe he hired somebody, because like there was nothing next door for a few days, and I'm like, maybe it's a lady, maybe it's his girl, maybe. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It was really funny.
To be fair, I think the norm is to only stay at a hotel like a night or two. I don't think most people stay like a whole week.
I do.
You should ask the dudes living at the motel across the street from my store.
Oh, well, anything from your town is the exception to everything in life. Nothing is relevant there.
None of them speak English. They're all so dope. They all just come in drunk, yelling Spanish, like, hey! Like, they're always partying. It's awesome.
That's like, a good way to live.
Literally my favorite customers. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, I love it when they come in.
I think it's a thing.
The store is immediately a party.
Your real struggle is living. So like.
So wait, Do you work at a 24-hour place? Is it like
Mhm.
open 24-hour?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm there
Why?
4 to 11 p.m. most days, and then on the weekends I'm there 11 to 5 a.m.
That just sounds like pain.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's the easiest job I've ever had.
Although I saw the picture and I was like, you're like, this is what it's gonna be like for the next 3 hours. Please
Literally.
entertain me. And I was just
Yeah.
like, I was
I
like,
didn't see this picture. Where's this?
it's in
Somewhere in Secret Channel.
Oh,
yeah.
probably in the middle
I
of the
was-
Of all
weeb stuff.
cookies anime. Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually is in the middle of the weeb stuff.
That's why I
Yeah.
didn't see it. Damn.
Just you can actually filter by name, by the way. Yeah. If you want to look for Chuck.
You can do that?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you can do that.
There's like the search bar is
Here
just
goes- I
really
can-
good at that.
Hear ghost hunters in my living room.
Beautiful.
I heard the like theme.
I hope you were entertained though, because I was kind of like, and yeah, I don't care if this stays in or not, but I was kind of pushing Cookie's buttons on purpose.
For what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I thought you'd be entertained at least a little bit.
He has his opinions about anime and stuff. and
he
then-
has ride and
He's very
die
strong.
opinions.
Hmm.
Yeah. So all you have to do is go wrong.
No, some of them.
He'll type out a whole
Oh, yeah.
paragraph essay on why you're wrong.
All right.
yeah, no,
I'm gonna
he-
need your guys' spicy hot things to get him
Oh.
triggered. So I'm very proud of this actually. It's
just
long
go look
overdue.
at it. Just go look in the secret channel. You'll find something where he got upset because I called Hestia a lolly, which is
she
not
a
wrong.
lolly?
She has big boobs, but she's tiny. She's pint sized.
Yeah,
it's
he
so
kind of likes that
funny.
lolly shit, which I'm like, that's a little weird for me.
Yeah. I'm like, the only reason why you like her, dude, is because she's a lolly with big boobs. And he's just like, don't fucking call me out, man.
But...
I'm still trying to figure out why he likes Cinnamon, which is Nekopara, which I've been streaming that slowly but surely. She's a masochist with gigantic boobs, and I'm like, is she a lolly?
I bet I can already tell you why
There's
he likes
probably
it then.
2 reasons why he likes it. 2 really big reasons.
So yeah, I'm like, wait, if you like Cinnamon, why don't you like Coconut? Because Coconut also has very large boobs, and he's just like, no.
You
I'm
like
just
who you
wait.
like, man. That's
Did you ever see the old Hungry Box anime?
I don't
No.
Or not
think
anime,
so.
AMA. Sorry, AMA.
Oh, like
He
is this
did-
2015 era?
kind
Like
of.
old?
Somebody asked him who is the meme on the Smash subreddit for a while was asking who your favorite porn star was, and this is relevant to big chests. Don't worry,
Okay.
it comes back around.
I don't recall
Somebody asked him
this.
that. And he said Hitomi Tanaka.
Oh, uh-huh.
Who dat?
Oh.
And somebody was like, give me 2 reasons. And he was like, basically came back around to like, she is the 2 reasons.
Yeah. Okay, I think I kind of know who that is. Let me double check
Is it
really
just-
quick.
She's just going to Google it.
Oh yeah.
Is it just big
don't give a
titty
shit.
Asian porn
Yeah.
star?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I also caught Hungry Box in the weed subreddit.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's actually like, I
Wait.
found him.
I feel like enough people could just click his username and look at post history. What's
Right, but I was just in the comment section of our trees because I was like 18 and
Mhm.
poke's hot.
yeah?
And
I
These have to be
subscribe to
fake.
our marijuana enthusiasts. It's more
that's
up
like,
my alley.
isn't that literally trees?
It's yeah. They
It's like,
swapped it.
yeah.
Like our trees about weed, and then marijuana enthusiast is like, oh look, an elm.
Yeah. I was just like in the comment section and I read this guy's comment and I thought it was funny. And then the next comment down, like people started making like puff jokes. And I was like, that's weird. Why? And then it's like, I am Hungry Box was like the original post. I was like, what are you doing here, man?
Oh jeez.
Yo, don't rest
It was
on
like-
the gun.
I want to say it was like 2017, 18. Because that was like, I think he was like quitting his engineering job or something around that time.
Oh, okay.
It was like around then. And I thought it was really funny that it was like just random comment section in the weed subreddit was Hungry Box.
Oh god, I bet it'd be even
Jeez.
worse now. Just all kinds of memery.
He did kind of shut down the thread. Like it just became puff jokes.
That's what it is. He's smoking that shit that made him pass out in the pop off.
Have you seen that clip, Deadly? I know you don't watch Smash stuff.
Uh,
Of the
No.
dude hungry about he like pops off
Okay.
after a match and then he literally just fucking
Fucking
faints.
dies.
I actually used to
personally
follow
choose to
Hungry
believe
Bots
it's
for a
real.
long time.
Why?
I have no idea. I just would follow him on Twitch because it was like one of the first things. It was like, oh, we recommend this, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then after a while, I was just like, I don't know. I think he had a girl on with him that I think was his significant other or something at the time, and it was like the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen. And I'm just like I came here to be entertained by you playing games, which he was in the beginning when I first followed, and that's why. But as soon as it became kind of like talk showy, and he was doing coverage of like an E3 kind of event at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, okay, this is nice and all, but like what you're telling me is like it just was like it was kind of like, yes, a banana's yellow kind of deal. And I was just like it was like shit that I was like, okay, I'm not seeing anything like actually worth staying for. And I think I unfollowed. And then there was
Must
a
be for
big
Banana Boys.
No, and then I don't know if I've talked about this where I accidentally unfollowed someone while they were streaming because I was like, oh, this person's kind of trash, and they immediately blew up about like, who the fuck just unfollowed me while I'm streaming?
Damn.
Like, I was
Yikes.
just like, I was like,
Bro, that's probably gonna be like 10 more unfollows, dog.
yeah, I was just like, I'm not owning up to fucking shit. I'm just leaving.
I'd literally type LMAO in all caps and that's it.
Oh, no, it was the most like it was the pettiest shit I've ever seen, and I was like, yeah, this is why I fucking unfollowed you. It was just rage. It was just pure rage at that point. I was like, fuck.
Fucking,
Like,
I'm putting out this fucking
And I think-
content for you to
no,
watch
I
for free.
think that's well. The funny thing though is like it was back when Twitch, like you could see immediately when someone unfollowed you, like the numbers would immediately drop, kind of thing. And
Like, oh, that's sick.
what else was it? They said something else that I was just like, no, I think they were a speedrunner or something. Like they had just finished a speedrun and they were like
go ass speedrunner, you know what I mean?
they were just like, I don't know. It was a thing. And I was just like, yeah, kind of the reason why I unfollowed you, but I'm not gonna fucking admit it. Like it wasn't the first time that they had been like really aggressive, I guess you could say. Like
Yeah.
kind of the like aggressive commentary kind of deal.
I don't know, where does the sense of entitlement come from these 10 viewer Andys? Like, I don't.
No. This guy had like hundreds of viewers. Like he had over 100 viewers, and he was like bitching about it. And that's where I was
How would
like,
I
probably
notice
why.
even or care?
I don't know. That's what I was like. I was like, dude, you have over 10,000 followers. Like, how the fuck did you see
Like it could have been
one
a
person
bot,
following?
for
Yeah.
real.
I found out that I was Cookie's like 23rd follower.
Oh yeah, because he
That's wild to me.
he came into NST running, and that was his first real big stream thing, and he was super nice to everybody coming in. So like he naturally gravitated to me because I was the best NST runner at the time, and so I think I rated him like pretty early on. Before he had any records or anything. So
Mhm.
you
Now
could
he's
say
talking
I'm
about this
kind of a pioneer of talent. I just scout people.
Mhm.
Listen, this
Some
is
parts of that don't add up.
in my head canon. Even though 100% of it is false,
I'm
I'm
literally
gonna choose
sick
to believe
and
this.
can do no wrong.
Yeah,
and,
I'm pretty
I find
fantastic.
sick
Yeah.
people, so.
So basically, I made Cookie. Is what I'm trying to say.
Cookie's gonna see this and be like, the fuck?
It was just crazy when he told me that because I was like, I feel like I remember you not having like emotes yet, but I thought that like you'd been well into streaming. But if I was like 23, I caught his like fucking like 4th stream ever.
Yeah, it was early on,
It was nuts.
and I'm so it's for the better that we
we had a
have
big
him. I'm
moment
so
about it.
happy. I was trying to say it earlier, but I'm super thrilled to announce that I'm having Cookie on tomorrow for after the split. It's been long overdue because
Ooh.
he's so insanely talented as a runner and just awesome as a person.
I first thought it was about time.
Mm-hmm. It's about time. Are you making fun there?
I don't play Crash.
But you knew what I referenced. Hey yo.
Oh, he said it. Oh.
He said the line. But yeah, so that'll be cool. I mean, I feel like so much. He's not like closed about anything, but it's always like, oh yeah, that's fucking wild. He just like lives on an island in Portugal and was on the swim team and is like crazy shredded.
Yeah, dude. He could flex and
And then
pop
he's
your
just so
fucking eyes out.
so strange. He's like, yeah, I just want to be bald, so I'm gonna be bald now. And also, I wish they didn't show likes on Twitter because everyone's seeing my titty. I love him so much.
It's true too, because I'm always like, why? What are? How did this get on my fucking Twitter? And then it's like liked by Cookie.
Oh, just while we're around it, speedrunning stuff. Did you guys see the best copy pasta of speedrunning I've ever seen in my life? And this was like a serious thing. Someone put out like a 14 tweet thing about like comparing speedrunners to extreme leftists and basically why most of them are communists. And everybody memed the shit out of it. Like what went equally as viral was somebody like voicing it over with Sonic talking to Shadow, like basically taken from Sonic Adventure Battle or something. I'll see if I can pull it up. And it's just so good.
Dark Triad. How do you?
Yes, that's exactly the vibes I got. Oh, it cracked me up so well.
I think it's funny that after all of that, Hacks was just like, shit, sorry guys, here's UCF 1.03.
Which actually looks kind of sick. Bro, someone told me, they're like, oh, have you seen the new Hacks thing? I'm like, oh no. My first instinct's like, oh no, what do you do now? But it's like, oh, if you just
wake up, new Hacks.
Double jump out of your jump cancel shy, I'm like, yeah, fucking doing that consistently. Okay, sure. You'll get 2 whole frames. I'm like, okay. It didn't take 30 minutes for him to show it though.
Your jump canceled shine, you will gain 3 frames.
Fucking box. Okay.
Immediately go into your actionable state. Why does he sound like that?
Now that's a good question. He's been hurt. Blame Leffen.
Yeah. I need you to finish Bloodborne. You're almost there.
Bro, I need to just like actually stream.
It's been like 6 months.
Hey, it'll happen eventually.
It's been like 2, Jock.
I'll stream if you started streaming again.
Okay. Deal. I mean to. I actually had all these plans for like spooky October things. I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. And then I look, I'm like, damn, it's been 6 days. Maybe I should go live again.
Stuff.
It's just like I found myself really liking like playing Back 4 Blood. I like chilling in Discord with the homies. I like going to Smash things. I like going to sporting events. I like to just do things. I'm like, this doesn't feel that like thing that I was craving several months ago, but I still enjoy it. Like I've never been like, oh, I'm not having a good time streaming anymore. But it's just like I don't crave it like I did before.
I hit that at the beginning of the year, but then again, like, fuck, I think I was already a month and a half into Stardew, and it was Stardew every fucking stream, and I was just like, I fucking can't. I can't do this anymore. But no, that you hit it. You hit that, but at the same time, it's like I feel like you hit it more when you're playing just one game. And I've now gotten to that point of like, okay, I need to like play something else, and that's why I play like 6 different games.
I actually, it's happened like the past few days even. I was like, I should really do another Hollow Knight, like a rando or something. But I'm like, it just takes up so much time. I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe tomorrow. I love to give myself excuses too. I'm like, I'm recording the pod today. Tomorrow I'm recording another thing. Plus,
I could start my Dark Rando today.
YouTube is, I don't know. I've been enjoying a little bit of YouTube stuff a bit more, to be honest. Which is a
Like,
shame
what?
because it's hard to grow.
Get your content from Twitch and then
Yeah,
cross it
yeah,
over.
of course, of course. Just right now, I haven't been eating it. But soon. Actually, I still might tonight, just because of Smash stuff. So if you wanted to do that, we could. That's like an uneasy, maybe.
Not because I don't want to be on stream. I don't mind that. I'll play Smash on stream. That's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I might play GTFO later.
Ooh.
Some
Why?
co-op spooks.
Why?
Because that game looks dope.
I thought GTFO was a horror game.
Yeah.
Mm.
Co-op
Mm.
spooks.
We are reaching that time, though. Is there any major topics you guys want to go over?
Mm.
Nothing important.
I feel
I guess.
offended that you don't think I can get my sleep schedule back, but whatever.
I mean, I
think you
believe.
can, I just
yeah.
DJ.
It's kind of like what for? Yeah. You live very comfortably in the night.
Growing.
I hate that it's so true. Then
Mhm.
again, like, it's because you were streaming at night, and then Tax streams at night, and then Busta streams like
Never.
fucking 5, 6 a.m. When he was like 5 or 6 a.m. my time. So I'm like,
Yeah,
fucking
true.
hell, man.
It's on
So
Cookie live now. It's like,
and yeah, Cookie streams at I think like 8 my time.
I went to lay down at like 8 o'clock. Yes, well today, and Cookie went live. I was like, fuck, yeah. Okay, and I got up for a bit.
There was one time I was in Cookies and I was like, okay, I'll just lurk in Cookies at like 8. And then I went to sleep for 8 hours and I woke up and he was still going. And I was like, what
Yeah,
the
he's
fuck?
kind of insane.
doing
He's
some,
not
like,
a person.
8 hours.
I don't know. I feel like if I wasn't moving, I would probably switch my times to go live at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Ooh. Hoo-hoo.
Early.
Like, well, you get a lot of like Australian viewers and whatnot, and also
True.
like UK and whatnot. And like most people I know do not stream that early, except for Busta and like Cookie occasionally.
Yeah, he's at this point he's just a random like me.
So, but no, that's what I was gonna bring up is like, why is it so easy to slip back into that DGen schedule? Like,
Oh, I do every weekend, and it makes Mondays
Like-
hurt really bad.
Sunday's my least favorite day of the week because I go to work every single time with like 2 hours of sleep.
Ugh.
I don't get it. I wish I knew. But that's the only thing I really want to end on.
Everybody say
Alright.
goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
Bye forever. Just kidding. See you next week.